Welcome aboard the Tech Genius XY Express. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for your passport to programming in English and in Hausa. Thank you for joining us today. So, we are going to start our presentation. Let me navigate where. Yes. So our today's course is Python 101, an introduction to programming with Python. We are going to see how we install Python, and we are going to learn how we are going to work with the online interpreter for sharp and simple execution of code. That is basically that. This is going to be a very short presentation so that we are not going to waste so much time. Thank you. Our learning objectives: we should be able to learn fundamentals of Python. We should be able to install Python both online and offline. We should be able to work with IDE for our offline development. And we should be able to have the confidence to work with Python at the end of the course. So what is Python basically? It is a high-level programming language, as you know. Everybody says Python is easy to learn and use. That is true. It is widely used in data science and other web application, AI, machine learning. You will find Python almost everywhere. So why Python? Like we said, is popular due to its simplicity, readability, and versatility. Yes, it's true. Installation of Python. So let's navigate to web browser and see. So you visit the python.org, which is the original website for Python distribution. So you look for your OS. You can search that website through Google, or you just memorize it and log in direct. So you don't have to log in, just navigate yourself around, look for your OS and install it the way you install normal application. So that is basically that. Let's go back to our presentation. The keynotes to take notes while installing Python is you should not forget this add Python to paths. If you did not click on that button during installation, you are going to run into environment variable error, which is going to be the command line will be telling you it cannot locate Python on your local machine while the Python is there. So you have to, if you run into that error, you can drop it in the comment section, or you follow us on the Discord channel so that we rectify that together. So I think that is easy. So online interpreter, yes, this is one of my favorites. I prefer this online interpreter. Let me look for it. It's somewhere here. Yes, okay, we have to log in through this. No, that is time wasting. I don't want to waste time on this. Let's use this main file. Okay, so replit.com. Just type either replit.com or replit, or use Google and type the website name. So basically this is what I to avoid wasting time, so I'm just going to explain. I type this simple Python code here, so I'm going to explain what is happening. So the print function, well, we have not yet starts the programming aspect of Python. Is just for us to have a basic understanding of what we are dealing with in the interpreter. So the online interpreter, you don't have to install anything, you just log in. And the advantage of this replit.com, you can save your code for later. If you want to revisit your code to continue your learning, it will be easy for you. Not like it is not necessary you have to start looking for your local IDE on your laptop, things like that. So this is quick to execute and run. So the print function, its purpose is just to print your input to the output. That is print, just like the word print in dictionary. It prints anything you give it to him. So is simple. It's just print with brackets. Then if you want to use string means this character, all these alphabetical sentences. So if you are using string, you have to use the quotation, double quotation, and put your statement. Print my name is Muhammad. Yeah, it's going to print that. I put Tech Genius XY is welcoming all of you, so you can see the output on the right hand side. So print my name is Python is there. I give him mass. This is, we call this variable. This is A is variable. Why is it variable? Because it's storing a value. So a variable is just a storage, a box that stores something. You can see if you hover on it, it's going to tell you what type of data type is. So we are going to talk about data type, but not in this case. I don't want to make this video very long, so I want it to be very short. So to cut the long statement short, let's just say A is a box that is storing 2 and 6 is a box that is storing B is a box that is storing 6, A is a box that is storing 2. So just like your normal math, 2 plus 6 will give you 8. So if you run this again, you are going to have the same thing. So now if I give you tags, I said you should print what is your name. So since you are using what is your name, which is a statement in English, so you can just put it in double quotation, what is your name, so that Python will understand what you are trying to do. This is data type of string. So what is your name, that is what we are typing. So we are going to rerun it again and see the changes that is going to take place. So you can see, let me use my local IDE, which is VS Code. This is just on my machine. I'm calling the VS Code to come live so that we are going to see what is happening online should be happening offline as well. So I'm going to copy this. I'll just run it on that to avoid wasting time. Like I said, I want this video should be very short. Yes, so I've already created a file. This is, we are going to do the installation of this later with you guys. So but for now, just let's keep using the online. So I'm going to paste this code that I just copied from online. I'm pasting it on my local machine. Hopefully it's not going to run into error. Yes, it's been pasted. So I'm going to run this. To run this, I can just come to the command line here, type the word Python, then the name of the file. The name of the file is test.py, which I created to avoid wasting time. Like I said, this is just a normal process how you create your file in other application. So you press enter to see the output. So Python is going to run, because I installed Python on my local machine, so the output should be the same as the one on the online. So you can say you are welcome to, okay, I've not saved this, I have to save it. That is why we are having a single output. So I've saved the code. I'm going to rerun this. Yeah, so you can see it is giving us the same output just like the one online. So let me copy this output and paste it so that we'll see the difference, if there's any difference. So I'm going to paste it here. So the output that we run online is the first one, and the output that we just run on my local machine is not pasting on the shell side. This is it. So it's the same thing. If you can take a look of it here, this is the same thing. So basically this is what I want to show us, that we can run Python successfully online through this replay, which is a very good and you can see I can even say it's automatically saving. That is one of the advantage once you create profile with them, you log in. So I've said so much. Let's go back to our slide. This should be a very short video. I don't want it to look so much I don't want it to be long. So now after that, best practices. Most of the Python developer, we follow what we call PEP 8. You can read that documentation about it online. So it's just guiding developers and software engineers how to organize and write a very comprehensive code that any developer that visits your source code will be able to know what your program is doing. So basic syntax, we have to go back to our what do we call it, to our interpreter and talk about this. Yes, I've explained a little bit about this variable. So this is the basic syntax of printing. You can see we are just printing. That is all what we are doing. So we'll talk about semantics and syntax in our next class. But for now, let's just make this our just a little bit of. So this is another control flow. This is a topic in Python. What once we reach there, we are going to go in deep. So we are going to talk about that deeply. Data structure is one of the branches topics of Python as well. So we are going to talk about that in details once we reach that stage. So in conclusion, Python is a versatile and powerful programming language that is easy to learn and use, and it has a large community, like we said. So here is your assignment, guys. Take a look of this assignment and please try and do it. Then give us feedback on the Discord. If you run into any problem, you can either drop it on the comment section or you follow us on the Discord channel, and we are going to walk you through and see how you try to become a developer. So this video will also be available in Hausa at the end of this. The link will be attached at the end of this video with the slide presentation, and all the websites and the details will also be available to all of you. Thank you, guys. We have come to the end of this session. So see you guys until you